Good morning, Vanderbilt, and welcome to Morning View. I'm Sam Malik.
And I'm Fallon Thompson. What? Switch up.
I know, this is the first time Fallon and I have ever hosted together.
Isn't that neat?
Carly Schwartz is out of town in Los Angeles, looking for
Sure.
jobs and stuff, so we wish her all of the best luck.
The very best. And I'm sure she's just being Carly and just owning all of her interviews, so
Right.
that's good news. But yeah, here we are.
Here we
Wow.
are.
This is so neat. A male co-anchor. Wow. So how was your weekend? I don't even know what do you talk about with boys? I don't know. How was your weekend? What'd you do? Oh, you were...
I was directing a show, and the show happened, and it went really well. And so thanks everybody who came to see Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson, because it was a lot of fun.
Funny. I was laughing so hard. It was so funny. I actually had a very cultured weekend. I was proud. I saw Vob on Thursday, then I saw the OC show, or original cast show, which was amazing, on Friday. Then I went to Infusion. I went to Holy.
How is Holy? I've actually never been able to go.
No, you have to. Okay, you have to come back next year. It's actually so much fun. So one of my roommates and we decided that we were gonna go this year because we didn't go last year, but we saw all the cool pictures last year. So we decided we were going this year. We were eating Rand brunch to kind of prepare, get a meal in before we went. And we saw all these people walking back, and they looked like they had been in a war zone, just completely covered, and we weren't sure what, just color, and we were like, oh no, we can't do this, no. So we still convinced ourselves to go, and we were walking down to Wilson Lawn, almost in tears because it looked like a war zone, it was just madness down on Wilson Lawn. There's shaving cream. It was a lot. It was just
is it powder and you throw powder at each other?
It's powder. So they have tables set up, and literally you just scoop up the powder and just throw it on people. Random people were throwing powder on me. It was a lot, but it was so much fun. My roommate, so we were scared or whatever, and literally the very first thing that happened to her is one of her semi-friends literally just smashed her in the face with shaving cream. It was really funny, and I was just sitting there laughing all clean, and then random people attacked me with their powder, and it was fun though. I feel I got a new profile picture out of it, so I feel like a lot of the things I do are in search for a profile picture. It's okay though.
Right.
Sorry about it, Vanderbilt. You did the exact same thing, so don't even.
I know. I saw so-and-so's changed their profile picture. So many Holy profile pictures.
We just like the color. Yeah, this is cool. They don't do this at other schools, so
Yeah.
All my friends at home were have Old South pictures from whatever the KA fraternity, and they have their hoop skirts, and I'm just yeah, well, I've got colored powder on my face, so anyway.
Right. Well, that is not the only thing that is going on, so why don't we hit them with some headlines?
Sounds good.
On Saturday, a Chinese vessel searching for the Boeing 777 that went down in the Indian Ocean in March detected a pulse that could be coming from the plane's black box. Now, two more ships, another Chinese ship and an Australian one, have also reported pings. One was about a mile away from the first pulse, and the third was in a different location. Searchers are taking the acoustic events very seriously, they said, and are hoping to find the plane's black box before its batteries expire, any day now. And in Vanderbilt news, 10 months after being arrested at a Los Angeles International Airport for possession of codeine, rapper 2 Chainz, who is currently slated to headline Rites of Spring next weekend, has been charged with felony drug possession. According to Billboard.com, the 36-year-old rapper is scheduled to be arraigned in court next week. The charge is punishable with a sentence of up to 3 years in prison. According to a member of the music group, as of the afternoon of April 4th, the Rites of Spring schedule is set to go on as planned. And actor and director Josh Radnor will speak at Vanderbilt University's Langford Auditorium on Wednesday, April 16th. The event begins at 7 p.m. and is co-sponsored by the Vanderbilt University Speakers Committee, Vanderbilt Programming Board, and the Venue Committee. Best known for his role as Ted Mosby, the central character on CBS's Emmy-nominated hit comedy How I Met Your Mother, Radnor concluded a 9-season run with the show on March 31st. Tickets are sold out for the event. And Vanderbilt Vice Chancellor David Williams announced today that the Commodores will play their September 6th football game against Ole Miss at LP Field during a press conference from that location. The decision to move the game was made by both schools. With 8 home dates on the Vanderbilt schedule for 2014, Williams pushed to move the game downtown. Williams also said there will be shuttles for students from campus, and tickets for students will still be free. Neither team is a stranger to LP Field, as Ole Miss won the Music City Bowl there over Georgia Tech in 2013, while Vanderbilt won the same bowl in 2012 against NC State. The game will be Vanderbilt head coach Derek Mason's first in the SEC. It is the only SEC game to be played the week of September 6th. For more information on these and other stories, check out InsideVandy.com or pick up your latest edition of The Hustler.
Wow, that is so cool. Playing in the LP field. Oh, I wish I was going to be here. But alas!
I had a really sad realization just now. I was like, oh, it's downtown. Okay, so I'll be able to take the shuttle and... No, I won't.
Don't say
Because I'm
that.
leaving Vanderbilt. I'm leaving.
Don't say that. I'm in as much denial that you're leaving as if, well, probably not. Okay, you're probably in more denial, but I'm also, I'm like, it's slowly starting to hit me that, like, we only have, what, 2 or 3 weeks left? And then, no, that's so soon. And then I start thinking about it, and I think about all the work I have to do, but then I don't. But you're so close.
I mean, I'll be like around. I'm doing consulting next year, so I've like requested like regions that are near Nashville, basically, so that I can come back for like homecoming, like crawfish boil, that kind of thing. Go home to Dallas, but
beautiful.
But I don't know.
So then you can be a guest on the show, just like John Rice. Yay! Yay! This is what I look forward to, Vanderbilt.
But you won't be there. You'll have to watch us.
I will. I'll be watching.
Fallon's going to Copenhagen.
I am going to Copenhagen in the fall. Vanderbilt, I'm very sad. I'll miss y'all so dearly.
And actually, if you are a fan of the show and have maybe thought about wanting to be on the show at some point, we're going to have some hosting openings next semester.
Yes.
Because Carly Schwartz and I are graduating. Fallon's going to Copenhagen for a semester, so...
1 out of 4.
Right.
We're looking for you, Vanderbilt.
with interest if you'd like to be a host on the show, and we're actually serious about that.
Yes, but that's sorry, that was very exuberant. But yes, we are very serious about that. So if you watch and you thought, wow, this might be something I'm interested in, contact me, I guess, at fallon.w.thompson@vanderbilt.edu. But anyway, I guess I should move back towards Vanderbilt focus news? I don't know. So I guess since I already did a segment on rights, and with finals coming up pretty soon, yikes, which we talked about, I decided to look up a few facts that I thought would make you happy, Vanderbilt. So just remember these when you're feeling sad and lonely, crammed up in Central in a few weeks, and you'll instantly feel better, I promise. Okay, so number 1, there is a basketball court on the top floor of the U.S. Supreme Court building. It's known as the highest court in the land. Oh, that's great. There's number 2, cows have best friends, and they tend to spend most of their time together. Number 3, otters hold hands when they sleep so they don't float away from one another. And number 4, otters also have a special pocket in their skin where they carry their favorite rock. That's so cute. Number 5, Wayne Allwine and Russ Taylor, who respectively voiced Mickey and Minnie Mouse, were married in real life. Number 6, rats and mice are ticklish, and they even laugh when tickled. Number 7, the voice of Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, Jim Cummings, calls children's hospitals in his spare time to cheer up sick children. Number 8, the day of his assassination, Martin Luther King Jr. got in a pillow fight in his hotel room. Number 9, there's a prison in Washington that offers inmates pet cats for rehabilitation. That's so cool. Number 10, and a group of Vanderbilt, a group of bunnies is called a fluffle. Number 11, when you shave a guinea pig, it looks like a little hippo. Number 12, Norway once knighted a penguin. Number 13, during the Christmas truce of 1914, German and British soldiers played a game of soccer in the no man's land between the trenches. And number 14, male pups will sometimes let female pups win when they play fight so they can get to know them better. And then number 15, Mr. Rogers was given the honors of pouring the wax that made the 1 millionth Crayola crayon. And then last but not least, number 16, somewhere someone is having the best day of their life today. Sorry, Vanderbilt.
So much.
Oh, it was all so cute. And there was actually like 63 fun facts, but I like whittled it down. I was just reading all of them, and they made me so happy. Also, I just love otters, so that was.
Otters are adorable.
They're my favorite. They're my favorite. I used to have like an otter pendant necklace. Like, that's how severe my obsession was with them. It was really sad. Sorry, I don't know. They're just precious, and they hold on to one another to keep from floating away.
And they have their favorite rock that they use to smash shellfish with.
And then, have you ever like watched a video of an otter like eating a shellfish or whatever? Oh, it is the cutest darn thing I've ever seen. Next segment for sure. They just like okay, I'll stop. It's so cute. Anyway.
Well, we were talking earlier about like, oh yeah, like I've never hosted with, like, what do I talk about with a boy on air? Apparently the same thing you talk about with Carly Farmer.
I don't have a filter.
But even boys can appreciate that otters are cute and that
Good.
It's
a well-known fact,
yeah.
I feel. There's some things like, yeah, boys and girls will disagree on. The fact that otters are just the absolute cutest, you can't. It's
give you that. I'll give you that.
Science,
Well, for something completely different, why don't I hit you with some national, international headlines? Jeb Bush said Sunday that illegal immigration is, quote, not a felony, but a, quote, act of love. Speaking at a 25th anniversary celebration of his father's presidency, the former Florida governor said this, quote, I honestly think that this is a different kind of crime. There should be a price paid, but it shouldn't rile up people that people are actually coming to this country to provide for their families. Meanwhile, the New York Times reported that of people who illegally immigrated during the Obama administration, 2/3 committed either minor or no criminal offenses. Bush said he will decide by the end of the year whether or not to run for president. And a $15,000 person party at an Island Vista near the UC Santa Barbara campus took a turn for the worse when police tried to break it up when it became unruly. More than 100 people were arrested and dozens were hospitalized. 6 police officers were injured, and police used tear gas and foam projectiles to break up the crowd. The violence started when a university officer was struck in the face with a backpack full of alcohol bottles. Quote, our community is in shock today over what happened last night, a spokeswoman for the Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Department said. It's unbelievable to see people throwing rocks, bricks, and bottles and beer cans at law enforcement officers. So if you thought your spring break was crazy,
we were actually
can't measure up to UC Santa Barbara.
We were actually just watching like the Instagram videos from this Deltopia, and people were stealing stop signs. There was tear gas involved. It was literally Project X, like in real life. It was just like, it started out fine. Everybody was having fun. It's like you see the pictures. It's like a long street of people. It's like, oh, that sounds like a good time. And then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, somebody gets stabbed, and it turns into a riot.
Dang.
Okay, California.
And it's weird to think that they're still having spring break out there because it feels like our spring break was so long ago.
Right? And some people I know haven't even had spring break. Like,
right.
I think, at LSU, they're not going to do it until after Easter.
Wait, really?
Yeah, or maybe it's the week before Easter.
We're like in exams at that point.
Exactly. And they're just going on spring. Okay, I guess. What I found was funny was I'm sitting here talking about cute little animals and like fluffles.
Right. Talking about tear gas and illegal immigration. We really should call it coordinate our sentences before.
It's okay. Just a very nice contrast. It's okay.
That happens.
Yeah,
Sometimes there's just not happy things going on in the world. Actually, most of the time, nothing happy in the world going on.
All the time.
So.
That just took a dark
turn. While people are getting tear gassed, you can hold on to the fact that a group of bunnies is called a fluffle, because that's pretty much the only good thing in the world anymore. Sorry, Vanderbilt. Graduation anxiety puts you in a dark place. If you're a senior, you'll know that.
You understand.
you feel me. You feel me, class of 2014.
To all my seniors out there. Okay.
Right.
Why? It's the no filter, Vanderbilt. It's the no filter. Anyway. Anyway, speaking of something that you might actually care about, today is a 70% chance of rain with a high of 64 and a low of 41. Tomorrow there's a 50% chance of rain, but the rest of the week looks clear. So hopefully it'll stay that way for Wrights. I do not want to be out in the rain.
I've been here for 4 years. For all 4 years I've gone to Wrights. All 3 years so far it's rained. So I better get a decent weather Wrights in spring.
How lovely would that be? Like the weather that we had.
Please for once.
What was it, like Thursday or Friday? It was like 70s, and then it got like just a little colder at night. At Wrights. All right, weather. I'm talking to you. Make it happen.
Right. My expectations for Wrights weather are so low, though. It's just like freshman year, they almost canceled the first day. They ended up, I think it was like the last 3 acts got to play.
Oh my
so we
goodness.
had like Sarah Bareilles played like an abridged set, and I forget who else was playing that day.
Wow. So it was that bad.
Yeah.
Jeez. I remember last year it was muddy. There was lots of mud. Which was
gross.
Disgusting. Mud.
The second day was fine. Second day was need to breathe. And that was okay.
Yeah, actually that day was really pretty, but I feel like the first day it was just like gross and just like kind of like just like it is now, like just like gray. It's okay.
So fingers crossed for some decent weather this year.
Fingers crossed.
The class of 2014 has earned a decent Rites of Spring both days.
True. Wait. Okay. Speaking of Drew, 2 Chainz.
He got arrested. Come on.
Oh, 2 Chainz. We are gonna have to have a little bit of a talk.
Because Wiz Khalifa got arrested like right after he played Vanderbilt, and I think we were a couple years ago. T.I. played at Vanderbilt, and that was like right before he got arrested.
Oh yes, it was. Well, yep.
It was like the last concert he played before he got arrested. 2 Chainz, why can't you be more like T.I. and Wiz Khalifa and wait until after you play Vanderbilt to get arrested?
Don't bring codeine on an airplane or to an airport. Why? I don't understand.
And like you're 2 Chainz. Like people are gonna search your bag. 2 Chainz.
Exactly. I was just
Do you
talking
not
about
get that?
I was just
Do you not get that you're like a high profile like person who people might suspect of drug use?
Exactly. And you've been arrested for drug use before.
Right.
Why did you not think that they were gonna check your bag? 2 Chainz.
My friend is a huge 2 Chainz fan. He calls 2 Chainz the voice of our generation, which is I don't know if that's true, but okay, yeah, sure. But he really likes 2 Chainz. He's been following this whole thing. Apparently, like 2 Chainz is gonna like post bail, get on a plane, come to Vandy. So
better
because he's 2 Chainz, because he has enough money to post bail.
Yeah, that was gonna be like I knew he could post bail, but I was just afraid that. Like the arraignment, the arraignment would happen like too close or something, and then it would just, 2 Chainz, just expect, if he doesn't end up coming, expect there to be on Morning View a roughly 15-minute rant on it coming from this girl.
Well, I don't know what would they just bump everybody else up in the set list, or would they?
I don't know, because it's not like you can get anybody else.
I mean, it's Nashville, so like maybe okay, like Taylor Swift isn't on tour, like let's get her, but like that's a huge stretch.
That is.
It's a huge. In my dreams, Taylor Swift would come to Rites of Spring.
Your last rites.
And then
you hold up a sign, "Will you marry me?" She says yes.
And then it ends inevitably badly, and she writes a song about me.
You can be the next John Mayer. One of her songs, really good songs, was about John Mayer. You can be the next hit, though, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Wonderful.
So
that's her ideal, right?
Yes. But if they can break 2 Chainz out of jail in time.
Oh, they better. Oh, we'll just
mount a daring rescue.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. We'll just like get a coalition like of students, and we'll just go attack the prison.
Can we get like hashtag free 2 Chainz trending?
I would be a part of it.
Vanderbilt, we're doing this, all right? Morning View is getting this going. Hashtag free 2 Chainz. Tweet it.
Yeah, tweet it. We're getting this trending. Because it always works. Whenever you get a free whoever, hashtag free whoever, it always works. It's fine. We're gonna get it.
If 1 million retweets, 2 Chainz will get let out of jail.
That's how it works. But it's fine. We're going to do it anyway because we want him to know how much we want him here. So,
Yes.
Anyway.
So.
Well, I guess now that I have my rant over and it's on film for forever, have a great rest of the week, Vanderbilt. Join us on Wednesday for a special edition of Carly and Carly here on Morning View.
Confusing for you.
But until then, have a beautiful Monday and Tuesday, and we'll see you on Wednesday.